closer to the nearest bench just in case someone decided to leave. Balancing my large, wheeled suitcase against a pull so it wouldn't tip over, I carefully leaned my second bag next to the beast. This was my third trip to England since my visit last Christmas, and the first time I had come with 2 suitcases. This time I needed an extra bag for all the gifts I had with me, wrapped and ready to go under the Christmas tree at the Whitcomb Manor. Last Christmas, and for many Christmases before that, the only gift I bought and gave was the one expected for the exchange at the accounting office where I worked in downtown San Francisco. Up until last Christmas, I had no family to speak of. No parents, no siblings, no roommate. I didn't even have a cat. My life had fallen into a steady, predictable rhythm of work and weekends alone, which is probably why I found the courage to make that first trip to Carlton Heath last December. In those brief, snow-kissed, extraordinary few days, I was gifted with blood relatives, new friends, and sweetest of all, Ian. Christmas shopping this year had been a new experience. While my co-workers complained about the crowds and hassle, I quietly revelled in the thought that I actually had someone, many someones, in my life to go gift hunting for. I had a feeling some last-minute shopping was the reason Ian was late. He told me yesterday he had a final gift to pick up this morning on his way to the station. He hadn't explained what the gift was or whom it was for. His silence on the matter led me to wonder as I wandered along a familiar path in my imagination. That path led straight to my heart, and along that path I saw nothing but hope for our future together, hope and maybe a little something shiny that came in a small box and fit on a certain rather available finger on my left hand. Before my mind could sufficiently detour to the happy land of what's next, I heard someone call my name. It was a familiar male voice, but not Ian's. I looked into the passing stream of travellers, and there he stood, only a few feet away. Josh. The last person I ever expected to see again, especially in England. Miranda? I thought that was you. Hey, how are you? With a large travel bag strapped over his shoulder, Josh gave me an awkward, clunking and bumping sort of hug. His glasses smashed against the side of my head. He quickly introduced me as his old girlfriend to the 3 guys with him. What are you doing here? He unstrapped the bag and dropped it at his feet. One of the guys tagged his shoulder and said, We'll be at the sandwich stand over there. Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes. Josh turned back to me. You look great. What's been happening with you? I'm good, I said. What about you? What are you doing here? I was still too flustered at the unexpected encounter to jump right into a catch-up sort of conversation after the almost 3-year gap. Just returned from a ski trip to Austria with a group from work. Incredible trip. I'm in a counseling practice now. Child psychologist. I don't know if you knew that. No, that's great, Josh. I knew that's what you wanted to do. Yes, it's going well so far. He seemed at ease. None of the stiltedness that had been there right after I broke up with him came across in his voice or demeanour. And what about you? What are you doing in England? Before I could put together an answer, Josh snapped his fingers. Wait, are you here because you're looking for your birth father? You remembered. Once again, he surprised me. Of course I remembered. You had that picture of some guy dressed as Father Christmas, and it had the name of the photography studio on the back. That was your only clue. I nodded. So? What happened? I followed the clue last Christmas, and it led me here, to my birth father, just like you thought it would. No way. Did it really? I nodded, knowing Josh would appreciate this next part of the story. The man in the photo dressed like Father Christmas was my father, and the boy on his lap is my brother. Or I guess I should say my half-brother, Edward. Incredible, Josh said with a satisfied Sherlock Holmes expression on his unshaven face. What happened when you met him? I hesitated.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.